Hey folks, this is a video on the way I do my homebrew airbrush fluids, retarders and my airbrush thinners that I use for airbrushing. I've got two little cups here because I've actually got a couple of fluids and stuff already organised. Now this video is for Mark, who commented on my video and he was talking to me on Facebook and he was asking me, I'd told him if he had any queries to let me know, and he was wanting to know how I made the flow retarder, the thinner and the fluid. Now, start off with, I need a couple of other things. I need that. And now, what it's supposed to look like, this is the fluid that I've made previously. As you can see, it's got the consistency of water, and literally what is in this is 2/3 of your container with water. No, 3/3, sorry, of water. Now, I normally go at the shop and pick up water. It's cheap. I got this bottle like last year and I'm still using it. It's just some of the stuff in tap water, you don't know really what you're getting. So that is your fluid, and 3/3 up to the top, and then 1 ml of this stuff, which is glycerol, and it's a vegetable oil, and this is quite thick. And that's the fluid, and I'm going to do some of that just now, and I'll show you how it goes together. Now, I'm just going to use a cocktail stick to mix it, and I'll show you the consistency of it. Now, so these cups are 30ml cups. So do 15 and 1 part glycerol. So right, that's a little bit more, but that's alright. So that's your water, and this is the glycerol. Now this stuff is slick and oily and stuff, so when I'm looking for things, can never find them. I need a pipette out. That's good. Now I can't bother with a thing. My son has probably been in at them. Anyway, right, so I'm just going to have to do this with the eye, really. Right. So that was about a mil there that I put in. Mix that up, and it's got the consistency of water. Now this is the flow improver. Now you only need a drop of this stuff. Don't be going putting hundreds in. You only need a drop. and as you can see, it's consistency of water. So that is the fluid. And what I'm going to do now is, for this one, for the flow retarder, it's different. You only have that's about 3 ml of water, and then we'll go up to 15 with the glycerol. Right. This stuff will slow the paint drying process. Again, just give it a stir. Obviously, if you've got it in a container, and you'll mix it up, close the lid and shake it about, and that'll mix it. This stuff will be thicker than water. And as you can see, it's thicker than water, but that's all you need. And again, you only need a drop of that stuff. So that is the retardant. Now obviously if you're doing it in containers it'll be different, like you just adjust the ratio accordingly. Right, now this is the first bottle of brush thinner that I made, and in this we have 2/3 water, 1/3 of IPA, 1 flow improver and 1 ml of fluid retarder. Now that's not an exact science, you can mix and match with this kind of stuff, same as the brush cleaner, you can mix and match. It's not an exact science, just whatever works for you. That's another thing, Mark, if obviously you're a beginner, so over time you'll work out what works best for you, but there's going to be people out there that will tell you this brand of paint's the best or that one is. It's whatever works best for you, mate. You'll work that out in time. I mean, I use mostly Vallejo paints. They might not work for you, but the Tamiya stuff might. It's just whatever works for you is the most important thing. But these thinners and the airbrush cleaners, they work on all paints, so there is not a problem that way. Okay, 1/3 IPA, 1/4. Right, okay, so that's what we're going to do. I've got a wee funnel here, and these things are brilliant for making sure you don't create a bloody mess. Right. So that's my water in, and now I'm going to go, and I haven't got out my IPA. This is the other ingredient of this stuff. Now, this is the IPA, 99% IPA. It's highly flammable, so also don't smoke next to it or whatever. I get the 99% stuff, so we want 2/3 of that. It's a new bottle. Right. And again, it's not an exact science. Around about 2/3 of that. Now, I'm going to put in a ml of this stuff. This is the Winsor Newton flow improver, and it's 125 mils. I do have my own fluid, which I've demonstrated earlier on, but this is just a flow improver. And I'll also put in a ml of that, which is the Galleria, and also Winsor Newton, the fluid retarder. So it's a ml each, into this, and once they are done I can go on with my own stuff. So that is the flow improver. And again, you don't want to put a lot of the retardant in. That'll do it. Put the lid on. Shake it about, and that's you, mate. You've got yourself as many thinners as you want. You can make, and that's the beauty of doing it the home brew route, because you can make as much as you want. Now, I'll go over some ingredients with you before I go. Now, the glycerol and the IPA, you get a litre of IPA for round about £8 on eBay. The glycerol was round about the same price. The flow improver from Winsor & Newton, if you're not going to make your own flow improver, you can get that. That's about £6, but you're only using a mil of that each time, and you're getting 125ml, so that's going to last you a long time. And then you've got the retarder as well, which is round about the £6, £7, £8 mark as well, but again it's 250ml, so it's going to last you a long time. Water, obviously, it's bottle of water's cheap. Obviously, tap water works as well, mate, but it's safer to do with distilled water. So say your bottle of water, your IPA, and your one-off payment of glycerol in these two products. If you wanted to, you don't necessarily need to put these in, but it just makes it flow nicer. You can make as much thinners as you want. Otherwise you're paying an extortionate amount for thinners each time that you run out, and you can use as much as you want. Now, the airbrush cleaners are the same as you've seen in the other videos, and like I say, they're mix and match as well, but I was quite liberal with my airbrush cleaner. I like to make sure everything's spick and span in the airbrush once it's finished. So I was running out a lot, and it wasn't cost effective for me because I was spending more money to get brand stuff, and then I started making my own, and now I can make as much of it as I want. Another wee tip for you, Mark, is I would recommend getting some of this stuff. This is Surgical Spirit. Again, it's highly flammable, but this is absolutely brilliant for cleaning your airbrush. I got this off at eBay. I think it was around about £3 or £4. You can also get it in Superdrug and places like that. Some people tell you that it causes bugs and stuff, but myself, I don't know if they make it differently over here. One of my mates in Canada says they might get ants and stuff for using it, but myself and Greg and Steve and all those guys, all my friends in the hobby, we use it and I've never had a problem, and it makes your airbrush look brand new once you clean it with that. So what I normally do is I clean it with the airbrush cleaner and then clean it with the Surgical Spirit, and that normally does the job. And what's sitting in front of me, my pipettes that I was looking for. Oh well, that'll be fun next time. So I hope that clears things up for you, Martin. You know a wee bit more, and anyone else who's watching can take something away from that. Like I said at the beginning, this is my way of doing things. It's not the way for doing things, it's just, that's just what works for me. And if you get any other questions, mate, please feel free to shoot me a message either on Facebook or YouTube or whatever. So, hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.